Panther Nation. Hello, folks. This is Kenneth, aka Panther Kenneth, coming back at you with another Panther vid. And in case any of you Panther fans missed it, or Falcon fans, because I know at this point a lot of teams on both sides have given up, basically, because having only won 3 or 4 games at this point in the season usually doesn't get you into the playoffs. But anyways, we're going to talk about that in a minute. But what I want to talk about is after Carolina's 19-17 loss here against Atlanta, is what they've said so far about how every team in this NFC South division still has a shot now, technically. I mean, they said even Tampa Bay now, with their Tampa Bay sits at 2-8 right now, and they're at 4th place in the division. I got the division standings right here. Right now, with that win over us today, Atlanta jumped to 4-6. And I mean, they have the same record as New Orleans, but they had Atlanta's first place. New Orleans is also 4-6 at second place. Carolina 3-7-1. We are 3rd place right now, and Tampa Bay 2-8 is 4th place. Now, this is the part of the season. I don't want to say it drives me nuts. It's just in a way, it's exciting. I mean, I'm sure it'd be more exciting for teams that have 9 wins, like the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals went to 9-1 yesterday. I'm making this vid on Monday now, and for all of the NFL followers, they, let's see, we've got the bye. The Panthers have the bye next week. And, I mean, on a 5-game losing streak now, most people would say, well, you can't make the playoffs losing 5 games, can you? Well, technically, yes, you can. The Panthers can actually still make the playoffs. I mean, but now when you come down and getting closer to the last quarter of the season, I mean, you're in the position now where, I mean, of course, all 4 teams in our division are going to want to win out now. So you better bet your money that New Orleans and Atlanta now with 4 wins, they're going to be playing their butts off, trying to get that spot, because the way the division sits right now, they said that only 1 team from our division will go to the playoffs. But see, my thought here was that it doesn't matter who comes from our division is most likely going to get beat in the playoffs, because our division is so weak this year. That's my opinion, say what you want about it. But, the Panthers, this 2014 season, this is a rough season. And, I mean, get rid of these crappy coaches. Get rid of Shula. Get rid of Rivera. We have to win football games, This is the NFL. When you're putting product on the field. I heard somebody say that in another video, and I like the way they said, when you're putting garbage product on the field, I'm going to say it that way, garbage product. When you're putting garbage product on the field and constantly losing football games, it's time, somebody has to make a decision somewhere, In the NFL, the objective is to get to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl, It's not to watch the playoffs every year. Anyways, I'm not an NFL expert by any means. I make these videos strictly as a fan. you know, as Cat Chronicles say, by the fans, for the fans. you know, I want to kind of use that motto on my vids. The fans want to see Super Bowl wins. And, seeing a team that won so many games a season ago lose so many games this season, it's more than disappointing and frustrating and all the words they've used. It's ridiculous. You're an NFL team and your job is to win. So keep pounding. They can still make it to the playoffs somehow. You have to win though. They're gonna keep trying to sell this though. The next couple of games, they'll keep trying to. Ever since I've been a Panther fan, it always comes down to the same thing. Our winning seasons that we've had were, like 03, 05, 06. When you win games, like we did those years, you end up in the playoffs. But when you lose this many games, realistically, I'm sitting here, your percentage-wise, we still have a small shot. But, as a fan here, I'm sitting here thinking, I know better than that. Even if you make the playoffs playing piss poor football, like I said, whoever wins this division is going to lose. It's going to be a one and done for whoever takes this division. That was my prediction, like 2 weeks ago now. Because teams that can't even win in the regular season are done in the playoffs. They're going to get pulverized. Look at how good Green Bay is. Look at how good Arizona is. It's tough making these videos. Hey, I'm still a Panther fan though. I love them. I love my team. Doesn't matter what anybody says. The Panthers are playing garbage football right now. But hey, go Panthers. You got to keep cheering for them. They're the team. We are the it team. Even when we're losing. Even when we're losing, there's fans on Facebook that still can't keep our name out of their mouths. And I'm going to keep fighting and keep believing in my team. Because that's me. That's what I do. I'm not just a fan, I'm a follower. So we got the bye next Sunday, and then the week after we have Minnesota. And then after that, there's only 4 more games. We're in the last quarter of the season after the Minnesota game. Three 7-1. The Panthers are 3-7-1 now. And yeah, there are 5 games left in our NFL season. If we don't, let me rephrase that. There are 5 games left in our NFL season if we lose the rest of them. If we win the rest of them, who knows, We don't know what Atlanta and New Orleans are going to do for the rest of the season. If they lose a couple, we might still be in the mix. But, that's on down the road. We don't know yet. What we do know, though, is the Panthers aren't playing very good football still. And we're still in a slump, still in a losing streak. But keep pounding. Keep pounding.